Have you seen a rhino scaring off a frightening crocodile? How about a mighty tiger running from a rhino to save its life? Rhinos are aggressive and immensely strong, so it's not a good idea to mess with these juggernauts. If you want to see badass rhinos in action, stay tuned. 12 incredible rhino attacks caught on camera. Number 12, rhino attacks giraffe. Giraffes are one of the most recognizable and fascinating animals in the wild. They are the tallest mammals on Earth, with males reaching heights of up to 18 feet and females reaching up to 14 feet. Their long legs enable them to run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour while providing them with the ability to stomp with enormous force. But on the other hand, we have a creature known for their tough nature, like rhinos. Even giraffes can't do much to damage them. In the first clip of today's video, we see an energetic young rhino trying to attack a giraffe that is minding its own business. The rhino is persistent, but the giraffe is in no mood for games and tries to simply ignore the rhino. Finally, the rhino charges at the giraffe, but soon retreats after the giraffe delivers a hoof to its face. I think the rhino overestimated itself in this one. What do you think? Number 11, rhino versus crocodiles. Crocodiles are apex predators that are perfectly adapted to their environment. Crocodiles have an incredibly strong bite force that enables them to easily take down prey, even animals that are larger than they are. On the other hand, rhinos are known for their thick skin, which can be up to 2 inches thick, providing a natural armor against potential predators. This tough hide also helps protect rhinos from injuries and predators. Even crocodiles can't hold back this hulking beast. In this clip, we see a calm rhino minding its own business and doing what it does best, munching on leaves. And while the rhino moves forward on its path, an unwelcome guest waits in its way. A crocodile can be seen dozing around just above the riverbank. And while most animals will flee at the sight of this apex predator, the rhino is unimpressed and even takes an aggressive approach when it reaches down for the croc. But to everyone's surprise, the croc fled into the water as soon as it saw the rhino. The crocodile had no intention of messing with the rhino, that's for sure. Number 10, rhino versus lions. Lions are sleek and agile carnivores that rely on speed and stealth to catch their prey. Rhinos, on the other hand, are massive, armored herbivores that use their powerful bodies and sharp horns to defend themselves against predators. While a lion would have no trouble taking down a small or weakened rhino, a fully grown adult rhino is an incredibly formidable opponent that would be difficult for even a whole pride to defeat. In this video, we see the lions running away from a rhino while it charges at them. It looks like the two lions have hunted down a baby rhinoceros, and this adult is not happy about it. And the aggrieved rhino can be seen attacking the lions with the intent to kill, while the lions are trying to steal the carcass of the baby rhino. The rhino succeeds in its attacks as it manages to land a few hard blows on the lions with its pointy horn. We think that these lions have been taught a valuable lesson today, to never mess with a rhino and its baby. The lions appear to have gone too far and agitated the rhinos by being in such close proximity. Even though we can see that the rhino's horns are blunted, a hit from one of them can still be lethal for a lion. The lions stand on their guards and begin to threaten the entire pride. In the next frame, we see how a lion barely escaped with its life after it tried to ambush the rhinos from behind. The rhinos leave the pride with no opening to attack them. Ultimately, the pride and the people who were filming this clip decided it would be best to leave these rhinos alone. Number 9, rhino attacks hyenas. Hyenas are accomplished hunters and scavengers that take down almost any animal in the wild. Even lions take this threat seriously and will often back down based on the size of the hyena clan attacking. But that doesn't mean that hyenas can dominate in a face-off against rhinos. The thick skin and the overall size of rhinos make them the toughest opponents for any animal. A big cackle of hyenas in this clip has managed to injure a rhino. We can see that the hyenas are using their age-old technique of attacking their prey from behind, and somehow they have managed to bite off the rhino's tail. In pain, the rhino tries to hide its back from the hyenas, but these restless hunters leave no blind spots for the rhino to hide. In the end, we see other rhinos joining the clash and helping this injured rhino escape the hyenas. Injured or not, rhinos sure know how to put up a fight. In this clip, we see two daring yet stupid hyenas attacking an adult rhino and its calf. Both the hunters have set their gaze on the calf, and they are trying their best to separate it from the adult, but this calf is smart and does its best to stay with its mother. The hyenas, in desperation, get too close to the baby and barely escape, getting impaled by the rhino's horn. In the end, the adult finds a way out of the hyena's trap, and both rhinos make a run for it and manage to escape the cunning hunters. Number 8, rhino attacks warthogs. Warthogs are easily recognizable by their distinctive appearance, which includes long curved tusks, a bristly mane of hair on their backs, and warts on their faces. Despite their fierce appearance, warthogs are herbivores and primarily eat grasses, roots, and fruits. Although they are one of the toughest animals in Africa, when facing an opponent like the rhino, there isn't much that a warthog can hope to do. In fact, rhinos seem to have a hatred for warthogs from their childhood. In this clip, the baby rhino charges towards the warthog and seems pleased when the little animal runs away. Even a baby rhino can prove to be a strong opponent for these warthogs, or was this rhino just curious and wanted to make friends? Number 7. Rhino attacks elephants. Tighten your seatbelts, as it's the battle between two of the world's heaviest animals. In one corner, we have the majestic elephants, known for their intelligence, social behavior, and impressive physical strength. On the other hand, we have the rhinos, which are well known for their aggressive temperament and tank-like build. Who do you think will win in a battle between these behemoths? Rhino versus elephant face-offs are common. Elephants are one of the few creatures that a rhino cannot dominate in a one-on-one fight. In this video, 3 rhinos go up against a fully grown elephant. However, instead of simply charging at the tusker, the rhinos eye it from a distance. The elephant throws tree branches and dirt towards the rhinos in a bid to scare them away. Well, it works, since the rhinos do run away after a while. This rhino goes toe-to-toe with an elephant when her baby's life is at risk. Even the rhino cannot hope to match the strength of the behemoth elephant. Its mother instinct doesn't let it back down. The funny part is that the rhino literally shits itself at the sight of the giant elephant. The face-off lasts for a while, with neither of the animals ready to back down. The rhino even charges at the elephant at one point. In retaliation, the elephant throws twigs at the mother and baby rhino. Well, what a strange conflict. This next video is similar to the last, but here, the rhino and elephant face off when they arrive to drink water from the same place. This time, the elephant doesn't throw a twig or charge at the rhinos. Instead, it launches a small pebble at them. The rhinos hardly flinched at the display. Well, it's going to take more than that to drive away 2 hardy rhinos. The rhino in this video is a badass. Watch how it stands face to face with an elephant and launches the first attack. It tries to pierce the elephant's trunk with its razor-sharp horn. After a couple of strikes, the elephant looks visibly terrified and backs away. The brave rhino stands its ground menacingly, ready to attack the elephant again at any time. Number 6. Rhino attacks cars. Rhinos are territorial, and if they sense a threat, they may become hostile. Regrettably, rhinos are increasingly living close to cars and other vehicles as a result of increased human activity and urbanization. These animals may freak out sometimes when a vehicle comes too close and attack it, mistaking the car as a threat. As we said before, rhinos do not like it when someone gets too close, regardless of whether it is another animal or a human. This rhino seems irritated by the safari jeep parked nearby and shows its displeasure by charging at it. The driver is quick to respond and quickly gets the vehicle out of harm's way. Apart from brute power, rhinos can be extremely energetic too. Watch how this one chases the tourist car for quite a distance without slowing down. The rhino seems to have murder on its mind as it runs at full speed after the safari. The tourists are laughing at first, but soon their voices grow fearful. By the end of the video, you can see that the rhino finally tires and goes off. Number 5. Rhino attacks gaur. In the wild, interactions between different species can sometimes lead to conflict, and a confrontation between a rhino and a gaur could be a dangerous one. Rhinos are known for their distinctive horns and thick armored skin, while gaur, also known as Indian bison, have a muscular build and rely on their massive size and strength for defense. When these two beasts face off each other, it is a battle of strength and endurance. At the beginning of this clip, we see a gaur and a rhino at a standstill, and this rhino looks like it is wearing armor. The fight starts as the rhino and the gaur adopt aggressive attitudes and point their sharp horns at one another. Although it seems as though the battle will break out at any second, none of the competitors are eager to strike first. And living up to their reputation, we can see how this rhino mocks the gaur throughout the duration of this clip. What a sassy creature. Number 4. Rhino attacks tiger. One of the most well-known and formidable creatures in the world, the tiger. They are apex predators found throughout Asia and are distinguished by their unique orange coat with black stripes. Tigers are solitary creatures that are mostly active at night. They are skilled hunters who have been known to kill large animals, including water buffalo, pigs, and deer. But a stampeding rhino can easily outclass and overpower even the biggest of these cats. Rhinos don't usually mess with tigers, but this rhino simply wants to take a cool bath, and the tiger is in its way. It has to go. As the rhino swims closer and closer, the tiger waits and watches. Finally, when the bigger animal is too close, the predator realizes it doesn't stand a chance against it, especially in water. Its best bet is to flee, and that's exactly what it does. Number 3. Rhino attacks wild dogs. Wild dogs, also known as African painted dogs, are highly efficient hunters that rely on their pack and their unique hunting strategy to take down prey. Wild dogs use their exceptional speed, endurance, and sharp teeth to run down their prey. However, even a big pack of wild dogs can only hope of stopping a rhino, as once the rhino starts its rampage, there is no stopping the chaos that follows. Wild dogs taking on a rhino is like a race between motorbikes and a plane. Even a whole pack of dogs cannot hope to bring such a large creature down. We don't know what these wild dogs were hoping would happen, but their plan fails miserably. The rhino chases the dogs all over the area and remains untouched throughout the whole incident. Number 2. Rhino attacks hippo. Both rhinos and hippos are imposing big creatures with a reputation for violence. Each animal is a heavyweight champion in their own right, and they are both armed to the teeth with lethal implements and prepared to fight. Well, that's not the case every time. For instance, this rhino thinks it can bully a hippo into submission. Like always, the rhino charges, trying to scare its opponent. Only this time around, the hippo charges back and opens its mouth wide to reveal sharp teeth. Those teeth and the huge jaw of the hippo seem to have ended this rhino's intention of attacking altogether as it retreats. Number 1. Rhino attacks rhino. Competition for resources like food and water, as well as for mate options, are some of the causes of fights between rhinos. When defending their territory, rhinos have been known to fight other rhinos, chasing or even killing them in the process. Even though they can be spectacular to watch, these fights are frequently brutal and even deadly for the competitors. Rhinos don't just attack other rhinos. This recording shows how these animals can fight among themselves. The technique remains the same, as both rhinos lock horns and try to push each other away using brute force. Rather than an all-out battle, this almost seems like a practice match. That's all for today. Which of the rhinos' attacks baffled you the most? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know. Make sure to like and share this video with your loved ones. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload a new video, if you want to see more of these incredible videos. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you in another thrilling video shortly.